Wisconsin Point over in Superior, Wisconsin. We will have the Algoma Discovery departing here hopefully in a couple of minutes over here at the BNSF dock in Superior. It's actually pretty coincidental. Last night I was actually watching some history on some of the docks here. As you can see, we got 4 docks here that are owned by BNSF. Only the one on that left there is being used. The other 3 are all inactive. As you can see, there are a couple of chutes that are still on some of these other docks, which is pretty cool to see. They used to have them brought in by rail, but now what they do here on this dock on the left is it's got a 3-mile conveyor line that brings the pellets up into these silos, and then they bring them down into the ship. I thought that was pretty cool to see, not normal for what the other docks use. So be seeing that. And then we also have the CSL LAURENtien coming in to load at BNSF next. So hope you guys are doing well. Got a little bit of downtime while we're still waiting for this Algoma Discovery to depart. One of the things that I really like about the Algoma Discovery is that it doesn't have a self-unloading boom, which is not too common to see anymore. So there's only a couple spots left in the Great Lakes where she can unload, and this one I believe is heading up to Hamilton to get unloaded. So there are the docks there. You can see down a ways there's some of the other docks. Can't see it too well off in the distance, but that is where one of the cement storage ships are, down that way. I'm trying to zoom in. Sorry, it's going to be a little bit blurry. But down there, you see that big white building. That is where the Alpina look-like ship is. The JAG something, I believe. So that is there. Like I said, we're still waiting to see this Algoma Discovery get underway. But we will head down and I will prop us up while we wait. See, I got 2 people watching right now. How you guys doing today? All right. Like I said, we're just waiting here for the Algoma Discovery to depart. Should be leaving here any time, so hopefully won't be too long. Don't know if any of you guys were able to see the Masabi miner coming in yesterday when I did a video on that, but I was able to do that. If you guys want to go check that out later. And then I did also get it down at Connors Point. I had some technical difficulties getting that all set up and getting that posted. Tried to do a live stream, but I must have misclicked something, so I didn't get a whole lot of time before going live on that. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit here. There we go. So like I said at the start of the video, this is over at Wisconsin Point. We have the Algoma Discovery finishing up, should be departing here anytime. It's getting loaded here. The interesting thing is I zoom back out to show you guys here. These are the old BNSF docks where they used to bring in rail cars and unload at the chutes. You can see those chutes there. Some of them on that second one aren't there anymore. We can see this first one here, it's got all of them, and then that third one as well, and behind it. So this one, it actually uses a 3-mile conveyor belt to bring the taconite down, drop them into the silos, and then those silos end up loading the ship. Also too, as you can see, it's a pretty calm day, which is really nice. The water is really calm, which I like to see. And then we also too, a little bit like Duluth, but Duluth's water is a little bit clear. You can see it's pretty brown and muddy on there. See, we got a little little place there. Then you can get over on that other side, but that's a little bit too much of a hike for me. So, like I said, we're just waiting right now for the Algoma Discovery to get going here. All right, got a spot right here. And then a nice straight down here, you also have a nice little spot if you got someone coming to pick you up. Really nice to see as well. See, you got a couple fishers out in the distance there. Then my little spot where I am, if you look straight ahead of us, that's one of my spots that I like to go take some pictures of it when it's coming in. And then once this Algoma Discovery starts to take off here, we will follow it down and then we'll walk up to that other side of Wisconsin Point, and then we'll eventually make our way over to the little staircase that I like to be at. I've never been down. You'll see off to the right once we get back down there, little lighthouse. I've never been down there, but I heard that that is for sale. So if you guys are looking to spend some money on something, you can spend it on a lighthouse, or all of us could come together and buy a lighthouse. Don't know what for, but we could. So and another interesting thing is, was a month or two ago, the Atlantic Huron actually had some issues right around here. When she was coming in, she actually ran aground, so she ended up needing to go over to a port terminal to get some service done. It's really nice outside. Let's see, it is, I can't get the temperature right now, but I believe it's in the 70s with a little bit of wind, which is nice. Really clear skies like that, so the sun is just really nice and out today. So wondering if you guys had any questions for me that I could answer while we're waiting. Like I said, too, the Algoma Discovery is one of the few ships left here on the Great Lakes that doesn't have the self-unloader, which is part of the reason why I wanted to come see it. It's been here 3 or 4 times already this year, so it's just becoming more of a regular here at Superior, which is really nice. While we're waiting, we can walk down to the other side, take a look and see what ships we can see. You can already see in the distance there the CSL LAURENtien. That'll be the ship that'll be coming into Superior. Oh, that wind feels really nice. All right. So in the distance here, I'll try and zoom in a little bit. You can see a couple ships. That is, the one on the right is the Walter J. McCarthy. And then that middle one, I believe, is the Pole Steam Cop Row. And then that last one, it'll be the Tiberborg. Hopefully we'll get to see that Tiberborg this afternoon. They're saying that they're hoping that the Rudy will be done loading and depart this afternoon from CHS in Superior. Be going underneath the Black Neck Bridge and then into Canal. So hopefully we'll get to see a little bit of that. Like I said, right there is the CSL LAURENtien. Might be butchering the name, but we're going to roll with it. And then right above us there, that is the Wisconsin Point Lighthouse. Like I said, that one I believe is up for sale again. So if you guys want to spend some money on a lighthouse. Let's see. Oh, we might be getting some movement here from the Algoma Discovery. So we'll head back down, check that out here. Look at that, we got some movement here. All right, we'll make our way back down and we'll watch this Algoma Discovery back out and make her turn to leave Wisconsin Point. Looks like she might be creeping out a little bit. All right. Nice here. The nice thing here is I know some of you might be coming from the canal cams. Nice to get a different perspective, be able to get a little bit closer here, seeing these ships come and go. Yep, looks like she's reversing out, so that's good. So the Algoma Discovery was built in 1987, a couple years before I was born. She is 736 feet, if my memory serves me right. All right. Prop you guys up. Don't know if you can hear it or not, but you can hear those engines working right now. One thing I'm hoping to do too here is I'm hoping either later this month or late next month here is to make my way up to Two Harbors to do a live there for you guys. I've personally never been up to Two Harbors. So that'd be cool to check out. I did end up catching the Misabi miner departing early this morning. I think she departed right around 4 o'clock out of Canal. Spent about 15 hours loading. This one, I believe, was about 14 hours as well loading. It came in after the CSL Azabone. So I believe she came in right around 4:35. So about, what is that? About 17 hours spent here loading in Superior. Like I said, she'll be making her way over to Hamilton to unload. One of the ships that doesn't have the self-unloaders, so it makes it unique. All right, we got the Algoma Discovery backing out. Hi there, Lauren. How you doing? Good to see ya. Thank you for the tickets once again. I really appreciate it. Really looking forward to going to the Sulaks here in August. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Just here enjoying my morning. Get to see, what is this, boat number 3 for the day, and then the LAURENtien will be number 4. So an action-packed day for me already before noon. Thank you, I will. So, like I said before, it's backing out of BNSF. This dock was built, I believe, in 18 or 1970. I think it was 1870. Just waking up. Yeah, if you can sleep in, might as well, right? So what we got here, we've got 4 other docks that aren't used. They used to have 6 of them. Now they've got 5, but the 4 aren't used. These ones used to be built, they would be railed in with the taconite, and now where the silo is, they use a 3-mile conveyor belt to bring in the taconite, and then goes into the silo to load the ships. So pretty cool to see. Yeah, so these ones, as you can see, some of them still have the chutes, but a lot of them, the chutes aren't there anymore. You can see on the third one there that all the chutes are still there. The second one, some of the chutes are there. Doesn't look like there are any chutes on the first one, and then this last one, no chutes are still there. I was just saying how earlier that I was actually just watching a video last night about all the ore docks here in the Great Lakes, and they brought that up, so I thought that was pretty cool. I thought I would share that with you guys. And then on a little side note here too, my podcast should be finished up here later today and out if it's not already. I know I finished it when I woke up this morning and then needed to get reviewed, so hopefully that'll be out later. If you guys don't know, that I do just shipping, so just some shipping stuff here in the Twin Ports here in Duluth and Superior. Hoping to get up to Silver Bay later this month or for sure next month. Like to see the Algoma Bear. It's definitely on the bucket list. through here, get a different angle. You can see there it's starting to make its turn. And then what it'll do, it'll back all the way up and then take that turn left, and it'll exit out of the Wisconsin point. You can see in Algoma, traditional Algoma fashion, she's gotten her pretty good rust and wear and tear on her. I'm a little surprised there's not more lock rash on there. You'll see once it finishes turning around, you got just that one spot up here on the front. Like I said, this one will be heading over to Hamilton to get unloaded. Since it's not have the self-unloading conveyor, it makes it only able to go, I believe, about 4 ports here in the Great Lakes, one of them being Hamilton, where she's headed to. Nice different view here from what we traditionally see over on the canal cams. Nice to be able to see the front of it when she's doing her turn. See off camera here, the CSL LAURENtien is creeping up, waiting for ants. Pretty anxious to get into the dock there. Sorry, trying to figure out some words. Thanks you for going to Wisconsin. Of course, I love coming out here to Wisconsin Point. It's actually almost just as far out to Canal for me as it is to come down to Wisconsin Point. Love coming down to Wisconsin Point. It's usually not as congested either, so I personally like coming down here. A little bit quieter, then I don't feel so bad when I'm talking when people are trying to watch the ship. Like I said, you can see right in front of us right now is where that little bit of lock crash is on the ship. Otherwise, it's just that Algoma rust sitting on there. And as you can see, the water is pretty calm. We aren't seeing any waves of any kind, which is nice too. Yes, less people. Yeah, I enjoy it. I prefer to have some less people around. I'm not a huge people person, so I'm usually try to get in and out of canal as quick as I can. So it's nice being able to take my time down here in Wisconsin Point and enjoy it a little bit more, especially when it's nice out like it is today. I think it's right around 70 degrees. We got a nice little breeze keeping me cool, which is nice while I'm out here. Should have brought some water or something, but and then I also am going to get a tripod later today to help with that, as help with my shakiness as well. Looks like she's using a little bit of her thrusters there to help her make that turn. All right. So what we'll do now is we will head back up the pier here. We're gonna try and get a little bit better spot for her coming out of Superior. Headed back out onto Lake Superior. Usually it'll take about 24 hours from her leaving Superior to get to the Sioux Locks. Right. Alright, just a little bit further here. Pan away here for a second. Got a nice little crowd here today. And then there is that Wisconsin Point Lighthouse for sale. Laura, I don't know if you're watching or not, but if you want to move up to Duluth, you can buy that lighthouse. And then off in that distance there is the CSO waiting to come in. Go up a little bit further here. Yes, I heard from Paul that is the previous owner gave it up. So, don't know. I think they said that they had it for sale. I thought originally it was the Red Lighthouse over in Duluth, but I guess it's the one here in Superior that is for sale. All right, we'll pan away here for a second. There is the CSL LAURENtien. And then that closest one to us, that is the Walter J. McCarthy waiting to load at Two Harbors. I was expecting her to get going this morning once the American Spirit left, but it sounds like the Presque Isle ended up taking that spot, so I wonder if there's something going on. And then you might be able to see barely that far ship in the back. That is the Tibberborg. And then the one a little bit all the way to the left there, that is the Pole Steam Coppero. Excuse me. So it sounds like the Rudy is going to be departing later today or late afternoon. So hopefully I'll be able to get that one. That would be really nice to see. All right, we'll keep trying to keep us. Yes, it's not as good as the LAURENtien, but both cool. Both remind me of you there, Lauren. Got the same name. Sorry about the shakiness there. Let's see, you got some fireworks left over here from the 4th of July last week. All right. There she is. Wait here for a minute. All right. Keep moving here. Go down a little bit. Sorry about that breaking coverage. I had to take a call real quick. But we're back. All right, we'll get down a little bit further here. See if we get a salute or not. Traditionally, not very common to see here over in Wisconsin Point. There we go. Hello! Nice to see a couple of crewmen out there. I think at this next spot we'll call her quits and then we'll just stay where we are. Trying to race this thing, not going too well. All right. All right, like I said, 736 feet. The Algoma Discovery is departing here out of BNSF, filled up with taconite, headed out for Hamilton. Got a couple more of the crew standing out there. Give them a little wave. There you guys go. All right, and then we will follow it out. Yes, of course. Don't go anywhere though, Lauren. We still got another ship coming in here right after. So if you got some time and you want to hang around, let's try and stick around here for the CSL LAURENtien coming in. So you can see off to the right here, that's where I normally am, standing up on a little bit of the pier. Really nice with the wind that we got right now. If you need to go, by all means, go for it. And this will be up here later this afternoon, so if you miss it, finish catching the rest of the ship and then catch the LAURENtien coming in as well. You can see that little dish there, that is for the Wisconsin Point cam. So probably had a little bit of an interruption, but you didn't have one here. It's nice. All right, and there it goes. Then that ship to the right is the Algoma. That one will be coming in after the LAURENtien here, probably be coming in, I would say, probably late tonight or early tomorrow morning. And then the Thunder Bay, CSL Thunder Bay, will be coming in here probably about 5 or 6 hours and coming and drop anchor. All right, Lauren, we will see you later. Enjoy the rest of your day. And actually, you can see right off in the distance there, that is actually the Thunder Bay. I thought she was a little bit further out. So she'll be going to anchor probably where the LAURENtien is, and then the Algoma will come in after. All right, we're gonna take a short intermission here since we got a little bit of time waiting for the LAURENtien to come in. I will keep you guys live here. I'm just gonna take a little break myself, and then I'll come back once the LAURENtien gets lined up. Alright, we still got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna actually turn the live off here and I'll go back live again once the CSL gets a little bit closer. Try and save my phone for you guys.